Alright everybody, it's your boy Carelli, right back at it again on the channel. Thank you guys for staying tuned with me today. You already know how it is. We're going to do it up here on Blockchain Odyssey. We're going to go ahead and get into these markets. First and foremost, we're going to take a look at the whole crypto sector as a whole and just take a little, a little snippet at this rally that we have been on within this last month, maybe month and a half. But we're going to get into a deep price analysis on Bitcoin for sure. Right after that, we're going to take a nice little look at my mentors, Nick Anderson, mentor and business partner, and he's going to talk about the 10-year treasury yield curves and how it's inverting with the 2-year treasury yield curve bonds. Now, right after that, we're going to take a quick little look at the FOMC meetings that we're expected to be having tomorrow and on the 22nd of March. And we're going to see exactly what it is that these Federal Reserve hikes might be getting hiked up to. But if you stay tuned to the very end, I got a nice little passive income opportunity for anybody who is just so willing to get their feet wet in these waters. So with that all being said, go ahead and sit back and relax so we can go ahead and get into it.
Calm down, but I feel like if I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know.
Okay, so before we get into anything, and this is something you guys absolutely must know. The United States dollar is crashing. I'm talking about going straight to the ground, going to crash through the ground and burn in hell. What are you going to do about it for yourselves, for your family, and for your kids, your kids? You have to start stacking up some generational wealth, things that you can pass on to the very next lifetimes after yourself. You don't want to leave them in a bad bond. And knowing all of this knowledge right here that I'm about to be giving to you in this video, I'm also going to be giving you a nice little passive income opportunity to help set you and your family up for a way better life. But as you can see right here, we have been on a crazy slope ever since, well, even before 1971. But before 71, we was just coasting sideways somewhat. It was somewhat of a slippage. But then as soon as they took us off the gold standard, as you can see right here, you can see that right there, it was just a crazy rip down below. And we've been crashing ever since. So we're going to talk about how it is that we can escape this entire scenario and actually be in a way better position than you are now. First and foremost, we're going to take a look at this crypto sector, because we all know that crypto, specifically Bitcoin, has been the best performing asset within this last decade. It's been blowing everything out the water. I'm talking about doing millions percent gains to people's money. Millions percent. That's tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands times multiplied to your money if you got in at the very beginning. It's not like it's going anywhere, so you still have time, ladies and gentlemen. But as we look at this last week, Bitcoin's up 14.55%, and as Bitcoin is up, so is the rest of the markets. What Bitcoin does, the rest of the market does as well, with some certain outliers depending on their specific situation with their company and what it is that's going on with them. But for the most part, Bitcoin rises, everything else rises. Why is that necessarily? Like I said, it was the first crypto coin out there, so everything got to follow the granddaddy coin. We got gains as massive as 68%, 55%, 48%. It was as high as over 100% going all the way up to the upside. And as we see with Bitcoin, like I said, we have been on a crazy little ride up. We just captured the whole 4-year moving average, which I have been taking a nice little look at. But are we necessarily going to hold it? Because as soon as we pass the 4-year moving average, we do hit a critical psychological point of rejection. So just go ahead and measure this out from the bottom for this last 100 and I think that it's not the whole thing. Roughly about 130 to 140 days, give or take. We've been doing an entire, 75 to 78% gains, give or take, which is great. It's awesome. Come on, put $100 in, get $170 something out, minus transaction fees, of course. But as the more money you put in, the more it scales, and that's great returns for anybody who caught that sell. If you're a day trader or a long-term trader, or if you just dollar cost averaging on the way down, good eye, good eye. I sure did. I'll tell you that right now. I sure did, because I'm setting myself up for that financial freedom that we all searching for within ourselves. But let's go ahead and get a little bit more serious with this. As we see, Bitcoin was fighting out of this downward sloping line that we have been covering all year. We broke up. I'm going to get the writing on this line. We broke up. Boom. Hit that 4-year moving average. Came back down for a retest. Captured it just for a second. Came back down for another retest just to make sure. And it bounced off perfectly. Let's go ahead and remove these. You see how it bounced off perfectly right here. Boom. Then again, right here. Boom. And then it ricocheted all the way up to the top, and then it stops. That's why understanding exactly how it is that you read these markets, you can set these points up way, way, way ahead of time, and you can catch great trades and great buy moments as long as you have the knowledge. And I'm telling you, stick along with my channel and you will get that knowledge on how it is that you can be moving yourself forward in the life and actually getting into these crypto markets. Now, I'm not 100% correct all the time, and I'm also not a financial advisor. Don't go buy anything just because I'm talking about it. Anything that comes out of my mouth is nothing more than educational information, entertaining educational information, food for thought for your ears. That way you can take all this knowledge and do whatever it is that you please to do with it. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you an idea of what you could be doing. But with that being said, as we see, Bitcoin is bottled up at this little marker right here. Now, what I could see as this yield, as this 4-year moving average continues to move in an upwards direction, let me kind of darken that out. I can see us hitting this marker, bouncing back down just for a retest, just to make sure that we caught it, because we always have to retest once we make a breakout. As you see here and here, we always come back for a retest. And even though we come back for a retest, it could just be a nice little time of bottling within this area until we coiling up, probably making a symmetrical triangle. And you know what that leads to, right? A breakage to the upside if we are so lucky. Look at that terrible triangle. If we are just so lucky, this made it worse. My drones suck, but it's okay because you don't got to be a good drawer to make money out here. But as I was saying, if we just are so lucky to go ahead and recapture this, but what exactly would take for us to do that? Well, of course, it would be a lot more liquidity coming into the market as always. And as you can see, the RSI is sitting at a 70 right now, which is on the overbought territory. So it is, it's due for a turnaround. Not necessarily going to happen immediately, because as you can see back here, the highs we was 88. And that was just us getting right here, touching the 4-year moving average. We was at an 88, and then we start to see a small turnaround, come up, boom, and then a complete drop. Those were the two retests right here. And we dropped down to a 44, then we dropped all the way down to a 30. Those were the two retests, and then we shot back up to the moon. Now, I do see us, probably pushing into there just a little bit, but we're not going to capture and stay within this area. I really do not see that. I see us coming back down first to retest this 4-year moving average first before we make our ways to the upside. And that is assuming everything goes smoothly with, liquidity and all macro sentiment. Everything has to move on macro sentiment. It's not just about money going into the market. It's about why money is going into the market. And let's go ahead and take a quick little glance as of why it could be going into the market. Now, like I said, a little note from Nick Anderson, mentor and business partner. The 2-year treasury yield topped the 10-year rate with a yield curve inversion happening over 350 days ago, signaling a bigger crash could be potentially coming. What does that mean for the crypto market? Well, what did it mean when COVID hit and a crash happened to the economy? People move their money into riskier assets. Okay, so my money is going to lose value. Let me go ahead and put it in something that's going to gain in value. Simple as that. I'm not going to read through this entire thing. You can come check it out right here at the Bull Runners channel. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe there as well as my own channel for giving you this information in the first place. Yeah, I need that credit. But in summary, the Fed funds rate increases, T-bills, notes, and bond yields go up. So whenever the federal fund rates increase, like we have been going through all year, the T-bills, notes, and bond yields go up. Now, when they all go up, investors prefer riskier investments like stocks or crypto, like I just said. So if your money is losing value in one area, put it in another area so that it can flourish. And exactly what it is that he's talking about with these 10-year treasury yield curves. As you can see, every time we drop below this line here and then we reverse, every single time we reverse these gray lines areas right here, these are recessions. For those of you who don't know, every time we drop below and then we turn around, we go into a recession. Every time we drop below and then we come up and go around, we go into a recession. Every single time we drop below right here and we turn around, these gray markers are nothing but recessions. As you can see, this recession right here started in 2007 all the way up until 2009. That was a 2008 sub-market crash. This one right here was a 2001 oil embargo, if I'm not mistaken, unless that was the 1900s. But it doesn't matter. As you can see, they're recessions. This slimmer of a gray line right here, because we went under just for a second and turned around, that was COVID. You know how quick COVID really turned around, because they pumped so much money into the market. But nonetheless, there is a little gray marker right here. And for those you can't see, let's go ahead and get a quicker look at it. Boom. We tapped it. And we bounced back up for a reverse, and the market crashed. This time we are drastically below it, and who knows exactly how long we're going to be below it. And the crazy thing about it is, once I zoom back out, the more we're down below it, the harder to crash. Okay, we tapped it, small crash. We was down below it for a long period of time. It's a big crash right here. Look at this. We was down below it for a nice little moment. Boom. Recession hit. Then we had another double recession. It's just crazy time periods, But what's going to happen moving forward? The market is going to crash. If you go by the past history of what has been happening. Now, we do know that tomorrow we're having the FOMC meeting where the Fed comes out right here Tuesday and Wednesday, March 21st to the 22nd, where they come out and they give us these rate hikes. And we just know exactly what's going to happen, whether they're going to pivot or whether they're going to continue to be, hawkish, dovish. That's how they say it. Hawkish, I believe, is when they're, they put their foot on the metal. They got the rates going up. Dovish, they're a little bit more relaxed. Nobody wants to kill a dove. It's a peaceful animal. Being a little bit more peaceful. It's a peaceful bird. But hawkish, they killing it. Now we're gonna kill inflation. We're going crazy with it. So we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. But once you look at this little piece right here that was brought out on March 7th, see my man Jerome Powell here. March 7th, traders of futures tied to the Federal Reserve policy rate were pricing in a 0.5 percentage point hike in interest rates at the United States central banks. That's the policy meeting they're talking about. That's what they think is going to happen. A 0.5, a 0.5 percentage point hike rate. A 0.5. We're still going to be going up. So that means that we're just going to stay under the curve just a little bit longer. Hey, but once they reverse and once that curve inverses, that's when the crash hits. People are scared now just because they're getting the news, but they got to understand that it's a lag moment for things to actually hit in the markets. When they print money, it takes time for the money to get printed, to get sent to the central banks, who gets sent to the regional banks, and then to the local banks, and then to the customers. It takes time for that process to happen. It don't happen just overnight. You think, they could do it digitally. Don't get me wrong. It can all just be digital, but still, it don't happen overnight. You need time for the customers to even come and get the loans, and then to get that money to put it into the market for the market to even see a boom. So the same thing happens when they're taking money out of the market. That's the reverse repo effect right there. When there's too much money in the market, prices of everything is too inflated, so we need to take money out of the market so that things can have a correction to come back down to reality. That's pretty much what we have been going through in the year of 2022, for those of you who don't know. Now, as you see right here, we are at a high from where we have been ever since 2007, 2008, right before this subprime markets crash, and we had to drop it back down to zero for a long extended period of time just to bail out a lot of people and to make it a lot easier for people to go out and buy real estate and scoop up a lot of property, just for the rich can get a little richer. They got a lesser tap. They got a little tap on the wrist when it comes to borrowing money. Get it for almost free. And here go $300 million almost free. Go buy some property to bring this economy back up. It's pretty much what they doing. But it can't go up forever. So when they do reverse, and when the 10-year yield curve reverses, what's going to happen? Crypto goes up. Now, with all this going on, because you can't time it, you don't know how long it's going to take. So how exactly can you help yourself prepare for it? I have the answers. Trust and believe. I do. So you could just come and, click the link in the description, tap in with the community, see what it is that we are about, and learn a little bit, just a little bit about affiliate marketing. Now, what is affiliate marketing? You come and you sell our products and you get paid out for it. That's all it is. And it's as simple as exactly what I just did. If you have a very wide social network base, you can be an affiliate marketer easily. You got millions of followers on TikTok, even if it's not millions, thousands of followers on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Put your link right there, promote it to all your followers. Somebody will click on your link and you can start getting purchases just like your boy right here is doing right now. I only had 21 people click on the link. 22 of them actually signed up under me, and I have 8 purchases as of right now. Now, when they do purchase something under you, in fact, as soon as they sign up under you, they're yours for life. Like, guaranteed yours for life. There's nothing else that can happen. They can click on your link, put the email in, forget about it for 5-10 years, and go click on somebody else's link, and they, all right, fine, I'm ready to get into it. That money's going straight to you, because they clicked on yours first. That's exactly how our affiliate program works. And you get 25% of whatever it is they buy from the shopping cart total. So if they go spend $10,000, and yes, we do have items that are large, listen, we sell software, we sell clothing from marketplaces. Let's take a quick little look exactly what it is I'm talking about right here, ladies and gentlemen. We have our own marketplace where we do sell our own clothing and household products, like our own Amazon. And I would say it's better than Amazon. Why? Because you can be an affiliate marketer for us and earn money while you wear clothing, along with writing off all the things that you buy, because it's nothing but advertising and promotion for your own personal brand. That's why our marketplace is so freaking powerful. But like I was saying, we have men products, we have women products. We got the sexy nerd vibes once it pops up. Internet acting a little slow. We have the sexy nerd vibes going on here. You can get something for your wife, your lady, get something for the children, puzzles, clothes, hats, and then we also just got, all type of hats, crazy hats. I mean, there's a lot of stuff up here. Home living products like coffee mugs and stickers for your laptop, and all, come on, just come take a look. You gonna find something that you like. Just click on that link down below and start learning how it is that you can start earning an extra $10,000 into your own pockets every single year. And then you can use that money that you have, invest it into yourself to grow the very next following year. So that 10,000 can turn to 20,000. And that's how you keep the process going. Once you start bringing in a large influx of that money, you start putting it into sectors such as crypto, since it is just blowing everybody out the water right now as far as its growth within this last decade, or other things such as precious metals like gold, silver. If you want to get into real estate, you can start setting yourself up for you and your family, for your generational wealth. You can start setting all that up right here today just by clicking that link. But with all that being said, peace out. I know I've been talking for a good little minute. I know all y'all got some other things to do, but I appreciate you for sticking along for the ride with me, and we will be catching back up next episode. Have a nice one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You wanna turn, I gotta turn too, baby. You want a view, come let me show you how to make it. I got you, you know I ain't even playing. This could be you, come let me show you how we made it. Heaven sent, you know we stay grateful. We stay legit, come on, get your rent up. I know you think I don't know the struggle. Let me tell you, cause I came from nothing. You ever running out of paperback green? I got a estate, but that was not always me. I had to rise up the grind, it was tough times. My cars, my finances on the line. No, please don't get me mistaken. I've been at your same location, hear me. Check to check, just looking for vacants. But when you get it out the mud, it's amazing. You staring at the ground, but don't give up. You know we don't back down, I'm no quitter. Now we counting up accounts, cause we made it up. Now we up. I don't do this to entertain. Got this thing, now I don't even pretend. Fam and kids, focus on the finer things. I can't wait to show you how we get paid, oh baby. Yeah, I can't wait to show you how we get paid, oh baby. Yeah. You wanna turn, I gotta turn too, baby. You want a view, come let me show you how to make it. I got you, you know I ain't even playing. This could be you, come let me show you how we made it. Heaven sent, you know we stay grateful. We stay legit, come on, get your rent up. I know you think I don't know the struggle. Let me tell you, cause I came from nothing. Moving with the team, you know we get paid, now focus on finer things. I take it to the bank, but I don't take it for granted. Beauty in the struggle, I turn the dirt into flowers. Remember when I just wanted to keep on the power, eating food, hoping that it hadn't gone sour. Almost felt devoured, now I feel empowered. So glad you encountered, hope I can inspire, baby. You staring at the ground, but don't give up. You know we don't back down, I'm no quitter. Now we counting up accounts, cause we made it up. Now we up. You wanna turn, I gotta turn too, baby. You want a view, come let me show you how to make it. I got you, you know I ain't even playing. This could be you, come let me show you how we made it.